Live from the Shooter's Mindset just dance party.
Are we live?
Are we?
We're having a good time. This is Jennifer from the Shooter's Mindset. We are here live at the NRL22 National Championship in Frederick, Wisconsin. It is beautiful weather, and I have no other than the Queen Bee herself, our match director, Ruth Susie. How's it going, Ruth?
Excellent, excellent. Hello to all of you NRL22 fans at home. I wish you were here.
I know, we wish everybody was here. So this is just the fun day before the match starts tomorrow. Everyone is zeroing rifles and having fun, like so much fun that we were like, oh yeah, we got a broadcast. I mean, it's just been that much fun today. They have a ton of vendors. We're going to kind of show you around, but how's it going so far? Are you okay? Are you panicked? The beer truck got here, so we should be good, right?
Yes, we are good. I am no longer panicked. I think 3 days ago was the worst of it, just because we put probably, 18 months worth of thought into this match. And then to have the weather potentially ruin this day, which is going to be like the most fun, really. Like, we got music, we got food trucks, we've got 20 vendor tents here. It's like a little mini fair. We've got side stages, 6 of them. We got a dunk tank. We got some of the NRL crew in the dunk tank. It's just, I was going to be really bummed if we got rained out. So I'm just glad we didn't rain out.
Yeah, the weather, it couldn't be better, really. It's perfect. It's just great. It's not sunny. It's not hot. Yep. It's very pleasant out. So anyway, so how you think the match is going to be? Do you think it's going to be a hard one? Do you think it's going to be a very doable one? Do you think it's going to be the person that can move the best still win? Any insights you can give us?
Yeah, so if any of you have shot matches from Justin and I, we wrote a match director handbook on our philosophy of designing and hosting matches. We need to do an update desperately. It's been like a year, and we learned a lot more, especially now after this. We're going to beef it up volume 2. But if you're familiar, we like to test a lot of different types of skills. So one of the things that we try to do is even that out throughout the match and not make one stage focus on one type of shooter versus another. So I'd say movement is definitely important, though, and then knowing your equipment is going to be important as well. Hopefully it's not too much of just a wind-based game, but obviously that always plays a factor with rimfire. So I think it's going to be hopefully a really well-balanced match.
That's exciting. We cannot wait to see it. We drove and looked at the course and saw some of the props. There is a huge block of cheese. There is a fly swatter. There is a cow that has an udder.
Yes. So all of the stages are Midwest themed in some fashion or another. And then I put fun facts. So you know what? I will post on the MPS page, Midwest Precision Shooting on Facebook. I will post our course of fire for people who want to see it, but I put a fun Midwest fact that goes along with the theme of every stage in the match book. So we're having fun with it.
That's funny. So when we're at the stages, I'll read the stage description and I'll tell you what the fact is, the fun fact. So yes. That'll be great. All right, well, I'm not going to hold you up because I know everyone has been Ruth all day. She's been running around. Her and Justin both have just been running nonstop.
Can I put an MPS tattoo on you then?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you should put it right there.
Excellent. Okay, so we have temporary tattoos in here. Real good. So we're going to tack Jen up. By the end of the match, you're going to have sleeves.
Actually, the Apex Optics kids
there
came and they had tattoos all the way up their arms and hands. And they were like, we ran out of room. And then Greg was like, oh, you have your legs. And their parents were like, thanks, Greg. We're going to be scrubbing those children for days.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. And hi, everyone at home. We miss you.
Yep. All right. We're going to go show them around. Talk to some of the shooters. They have a fun house, a jump house, whatever you call it, back there. Is it in the camera at all back there, Greg? Not go that way, but eventually, I don't think we can go that far because of the mics, but there's a fun house through there behind that silo. So the kids, there's a lot of families here. NRL22 is very family friendly, and there are some junior shooters, but there's also a lot of families that came and brought their kids with them. And so they're all in that bounce house. You can see it. The whole house is moving. So anyway, they're having a great time.
Let's grab Dustin and talk Apex.
Okay, real quick, and then I have somebody I want to catch before we go.
We can do that too. Either way.
So I was just wondering if we could interrupt really quick.
Sure, go for it.
So, this is none other than Zane Herman. I mean, I knew him when, but I have a question. Do you like Pop-Tarts?
I have a Pop-Tart sticker in my pocket.
I wonder. I know. I see them everywhere, and I wondered if I could get an autograph on it. If you haven't noticed, they have these stickers all over of Zane, his face on a Pop-Tart.
I was totally unaware of it until I checked in, and there was my face on a Pop-Tart. And yeah, I have no idea. I'm assuming Darren is behind it because he sneaks me Pop-Tarts in the middle of our monthly matches. So I'm assuming that's where it came from. I had no idea until about 6 hours ago.
So we have booked an autograph signing for you tonight for everyone to come and get their autographed Zane sticker. I'm just kidding. We didn't really do that. But it would be great if we did. So, are you ready for the match?
Sure. I mean, I'm here to have fun. Kind of my end goal for like my entire shooting career was to win nationals eventually. I already checked that off the list, so I'm kind of good. You know, got dunked a bit earlier today. That was an interesting experience. And then I'm just here to have fun, hang out with people I never get to see, and have a good time.
How many times did you get dunked?
I can't count that high, first of all, and we also weren't keeping track. I would guess about 70.
Aren't you like in calculus and stuff in school, like engineering and hard stuff?
Done with calculus, first of all. I'm so done with calculus, but yeah.
You can't count that high, but you can do calculus.
Well, a calculator's different, yeah.
True that. True story. Yeah, earlier they had a stage going with a spinner, and how many times I could spin it. They had some issues and it had to get shut down, but I came over and I was like, are y'all counting how many times it spins? They were like, no, there's a counter on it.
Yeah. I saw some people just mowing that target down. It was crazy.
That's right. So I would say, like, what's your strategy for this match? But every time I talk to you, you've been on the show and we were in Italy with you, you're just like, I'm just going to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, don't overthink it. Try not to get stressed out. I'm here to have fun, so it's just, I don't want to say it's just another match, but kind of that mentality. Just shoot to shoot, have fun. I'm in a real good squad. Got a lot of my friends, so just hang out, have fun, do my thing.
That's awesome. We're excited to get the shooting started and see how everybody does. So, all right. So everyone, if you happen to be here and you're watching the live, make sure you get your Pop-Tart Zane. And yeah, he might autograph it for you if you ask real nice. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Now we can talk to Dustin from Athlon. Hey, you want to talk about Athlon?
I want to talk about Athlon.
You always want to talk about Athlon, right?
Sure, why not? I'm your guy.
Go far enough to make it to your booth. So we're like, oh, this is here.
Yeah, so we're going to show you some of the vendors in a little bit after we are done down here, but it's hard to reach the mics because there's about 58 tents and all that metal. It gets difficult. And y'all's is in a spot where like we sound checked and we're not going to be able to get back there. So we'll talk to you here.
Well, it's a party out here. It's a little noisy. I'm sure audio is tough.
That's right. It's okay. But so Athlon is sponsoring the championship. And do y'all have anything new you want to tell us about?
So we do have on the prize table some of our new Midas Pro binoculars. They're a 12 by 50. They have an etched reticle. The cool thing on our binos, you do have a reticle level as well as a reticle focus, and your diopter for your other eye is independent. So regardless of your eyesight, you're going to be able to keep both your reticle and your target in focus simultaneously. So this weekend, I'm going to be walking around, kind of talking to some of the squads and some of the folks that I've met over the years, and letting them take a look and try them out here firsthand.
That's awesome. That's always good to see the new things out there and how they're working.
Oh yeah, yep. We also have our new thermals on the table this year, so come over and check them out. Our booth, they're pretty sweet. If you're into coyote hunting or hog hunting, they're the ticket.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Athlon, we always say thank you because y'all are always here with NRL22. I think y'all have kind of from the beginning been with NRL22 and sponsoring.
We've done quite a bit with NRL22 as well as every other shooting discipline out there. 3-gun, USPSA, archery, there's airgun events. This weekend is RMAC. Utah Air Guns puts on the Rocky Mountain Air Gun Challenge. Yeah, same weekend. I'm usually out at that one. I had to choose, and I was like, well, I gotta come to nationals and support all the shooters that I've met out here. So
That's good. Well, anyway, we appreciate the support that you give the shooting sports because that kind of keeps it going and helps it grow. So,
thank you. I'm happy to be here.
all right, we're gonna keep walking. We can walk. Okay, I was trying to see my line of sight. I have like boundaries of how far I can walk before the mic will not go any farther. So I can go a little bit farther. There's a lot of Hawaiian shirts. Do you know who's not in a Hawaiian shirt today?
I have it in the car.
Boyd is not wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He's the Hawaiian.
The weekend, I promise you that.
But today was wear the Hawaiian shirt day.
I got the memo. I got the memo.
I can't believe
I
it.
spent too much time on my hair this morning.
And then put on a hat.
And I couldn't get this.
I don't think they can hear you. What did you say?
I said I spent too much time on my hair this morning, so I didn't have time to press the Hawaiian shirt. But I'll get it handled tonight.
Yeah, you better fix it.
You got it.
We need to see it. All right. Oh, let's see. You're wearing your Hawaiian shirt. Oh, I see that. Yeah,
Yep.
Utah Air Gun.
Yep, that is an FX Impact provided by Utah Air Guns. We won this at the Hobble Creek match, the Heat Stroker, a year and a half ago. That was a fun match. It was hard. My daughter actually won this in a swag package because she took first place Young Guns. So they had 3 of these in the box, and Dad got one of them.
That's awesome. Hey, but you probably funded a little bit of that, so it's okay, right?
I funded all of it. Yeah, I kind of funded all of it.
That's right.
So this is a nice bonus, though.
So, who all in your family is shooting?
So my wife is shooting, I'm shooting, and my 2 oldest daughters are shooting in the championship. My son, he's just turned 10. This is his first year competing in NRL22. So he might be shooting the championship next year, but he's going to have to start getting really good because his sisters are only dropping a couple of shots per match.
So what is the bigger competition? Is the bigger competition here for each of you to win your divisions or to beat each other?
So from my perspective, if the kids show up and the wife shows up and I show up and we have a fun weekend, then we won. Right? It's about necessarily. Now, with coming from Colorado and shooting in the wind, if we don't have a lot of wind, there's going to be some really high scores, and so we'll see how it goes. But as long as we come up and have a good time, that's what's important to me. Not necessarily winning. But we'll see.
There's got to be some friendly competition with the family.
Not really. Surprisingly, no. We're all each other's biggest cheerleaders. Everybody's helping and pushing and encouraging, and that's how you keep your squad energy high, right? Everybody's being encouraging. You shoot as a squad instead of as an individual. Although it's an individual sport, if you shoot as a squad, everybody else shoots better. So you share information. The girls are always they're not even competitive against one another. When one of them shoots great on the stage and the other one doesn't, there's always a beautiful camaraderie that happens, that they're always supportive of each other. And we've finally reached a point after 3 years of competition that there's no more tears when a stage is bombed. So there's been some shooter maturity that's happened over the years.
That's progress. I think I might still cry when I zero, so.
Sometimes I want to, but I don't. I hold it back.
That's right. All right, well, I'm getting told that our microphone is having a little bit of trouble here, so sorry for everybody at home that we're cutting in and out. It's a little challenging out here. There's a lot of metal. So we're going to walk that way, but good luck to you and your whole family tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, we're going to come back this direction and see if the mic reception is better. We got Cameron. Say hey.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You ready?
I'm very ready. I'm excited. I walked the course fire. It looks great. Double checked ranges, and Ruth and Justin put so much thought into this match, so I'm very excited for the weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Although I've never seen you not excited. Every time you see Cameron, there's always a smile, no matter what.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, it's because I'm around you guys all the time, so I get to see you. And
That's right. We all have fun together.
exactly. Aw, appreciate it.
Well, we're just walking around showing everybody. So what's going on? We can't walk that much farther that way. So we're going to... Nobody's going to shoot that. I think you and Zane should go compete on that.
See, I would. My gun's already put away.
Oh.
And he's lucky I'm kidding.
That would be fun, though.
That would be fun. Maybe tomorrow. After the match.
Out here, maybe.
After the match.
That would have been fun. A dueling tree between the two of them.
I know.
She's saving it for tomorrow.
I know. I am saving it all around for tomorrow.
I don't blame you. All right. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So no one is shooting it right this second.
They just finished a ceasefire to reset targets and stuff.
Okay. Gotcha. So just to show y'all that we have all kinds of fun things over here. This venue is beautiful. They are normally a shotgun venue, and they hold all kinds of sporting clay events. I won't be able to walk behind that, but if you can see, there's cute little silos that have the, they're cut out, and you can sit in them and eat and drink. I just think it's so cute out here. I love all their stuff. They've got a bar over there. Everybody's just hanging out. It's a lot of fun. At this event, it's kind of an event, not just a match. Everybody's enjoying themselves, having a great time. They're going to have dinner tonight. I think it starts around 7, so we'll be seeing that shortly. But if you can see through here, we have a ton of tents with all the different vendors. So speaking of dinner tonight, can we interrupt for a half a second?
Yeah, you bet.
We're on the live.
Yeah, with Ted Schlayer. Come in here, Ted.
How's it going?
It's awesome. Yeah, no, it's Ruth and Justin put on a fantastic event. Like I had an opportunity to shoot the course fire yesterday with the RO shoot. Probably one of the most fun matches I've ever shot. It was awesome.
Did you win?
Second.
Second. I knew that.
Jason Anderson
Mr.
burned
World
it down.
Champion.
Mr. World
You
Champion.
were second place on World Champions.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
that's not bad. Yeah.
That is true. That is true. So we were talking about, I think there's a dinner tonight. Is there anything else coming tonight?
There should be beer here and a bounce house.
Yeah, we talked about the bounce house, and it was, we can't walk over there because we don't have the reach for our microphones, but the whole house was just doing this. You could see it, all the kids in there. We were talking about how this is such a family event, and a lot of people brought their families up. So it's been good, but really, really nice to see, the head of PRS here supporting the NRL, and it just shows how the camaraderie is there between the two. It's not a really competing against each other. It's just wanting to grow the sport on both sides.
Yeah.
So,
well, we're all the same community. It's all the same sponsors here, and really, it's supporting the match and the match directors. Ruth and Justin deserve it. They put a lot of effort into this. So, I mean, that's who we're supporting.
Yeah. Andy wanted to shoot the match.
And I wanted to shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. We were on the shooter's mindset with Ruth and Justin and talking about this, and Ken was like, I want to shoot it. And she's like, okay. And so he decided to sponsor with some beer. So
that's where it all started.
Yeah.
That's where it all started, yeah.
I mean, everything good starts on the shooter's mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So you're ROing tomorrow, right?
No, I got to go home for baseball.
Oh, heading home.
Yeah.
Well, that's important, though.
Yeah.
Family's important. So, all right. Well, be careful driving back home.
Thank you.
And thanks for your support. All right. Let's see what other sponsors we have through here. So, yep, I'm gonna ask Greg. I probably cannot go in the tent with the prize table and actually have any microphone sound come out because it's got a ton of metal. But I'm gonna ask him to go in and scan along the prize table so that y'all can see and the awards, because I think it's pretty stacked, and I'm just going to stand outside of it, and I can talk from outside of it. But they have done a ton of work on this prize table, and it is massive, the amount of things that are on it. I was really impressed, and Ruth's goal was really to have everyone go home with something. And I know she very much wanted it to be everyone going home with something of some value, right? So not going home with just a hat. So if she had small things like that, I know she worked hard to kind of make little packages so that you didn't have just a hat that you were taking home. You could have, like, you know, a hat and, you know, a ammo case or something. And so you have more than just a small thing. She really wanted it to be where everyone gets to walk away with something, you know, that they could use. She also had, with this carnival, the stages that were down there that we were showing, they actually have little tickets like any carnival. You can get a ticket for participating in some of the different little, what do you call them, side stages. You could get a ticket just for participating, and then some of them, if you won or if you hit a particular target, you would get more tickets. And so the amount of tickets that you would get is kind of based on your participation and how well you shot. So they're having a lot of fun down there, and each of those tickets is going for a different prize. So I know one, they were giving a tripod away. Some different things are getting kind of raffled off based on those little tickets. So we are here, let's see, Saturday here. Back behind we have Midwest Precision Shooting here. All right, we're trying to get someone to come over. So Apex Optics is here, all the way from Canada, and I say that as a South Carolina girl, and when I say all the way from Canada, that sounds a really far way away. But I guess we're a little closer to Canada when we're up here in Wisconsin. But how far was it for y'all?
2,100 kilometers, so that's like, what, 1,600 miles or so?
Still a lot of miles. But Apex Optics is here, and they are sponsoring the match and have a table. So we're just going to keep talking. I can't take the microphone over there. It won't work. And tell us, do you have anything new over there? Anything you want to tell us about?
No, this is one of the first times that we're publicly showing our new red dots. So the red dots are here, the Fusion and the Atom. And then we also have our new 15 by 56 double ED 2. So the Summit ED2s and the Summit Pro 2 binoculars with the reticle in them. So yeah, we're pretty excited about those. That's been a pretty big hit today in those binos. So everybody's telling each other all about them, and they're like, you got to check these out. So yeah, we're pretty excited about the buzz around those.
That's awesome. And are y'all ROing or shooting, or just here sponsoring?
No, we're just here sponsoring. We're here to support our team members. We have a lot of team members here to shoot for us that are at the finale. So we're just here to hang out and see everybody. It was a good opportunity to hang out with our team and just kind of be here as a vendor. So
that's awesome that as a company y'all support and actually want to be here, boots on the ground, not like, oh, we're going to send somebody. Y'all actually come down and participate.
Yeah, that's kind of our whole thing. Like, we're from this community. This is where we feel the most at home, and we kind of fill our well when we come to matches. So it's good to get away from the office for a little bit and just come hang out and maybe do some shooting once in a while. But just good to see everybody.
So I have a really important question. How many tattoos do your girls have?
Oh, I think about 12 each at this point. So
I saw the legs were starting to fill up too. I don't know.
Yeah, they started doing legs, and now they got 4 or 5 different things painted on their faces. They're having a great time. They're over at the bouncy house right now, so they're doing great.
Yeah, I love that that's here for the kids.
So there is a free face painting booth, right?
Yeah, there's free face painting. You can get whatever you want on your face. All the tattoos, so just good fun family event.
They're making the most of it, so it's good. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, well, we appreciate it. I'll let you get back to your booth since we had to sneak you away. Who wants to talk about Midwest Precision? Jason Anderson. Can you come talk to me? Can you come talk to me? I can't go that way or the mic won't work.
Okay.
There's too much metal.
On air and all.
So this is Jason Anderson, world champion. He won the world championship in Italy last August, September. And we were up there with him. And then he won the RO match yesterday. So you got to shoot some of the stages without giving too much away to any competitors. What did you think of the stages?
They were a lot of fun. Yeah, I think they're really well laid out. The props are fun. I think the challenge might come with some of the target orders. But I think they did a really good job overall. Target sizes were good.
That's good. I heard it was a fun little match.
It was, yeah.
And you won, so.
Even more fun, yeah.
That's right.
I had a good day.
That's right. And so you're going to be ROing.
I am on stage 16, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. And so you're here also helping your friends out with Midwest Precision Shooting. Can you walk over there and show the targets? I can't take the microphone, but the camera can go. So there's new targets that they have over there. I know she posted them online.
I heard Justin, the match director, say no target failures.
Yeah, so we have target stands, we have T-post hangers, and we have our version of a KYL rack. And we have some accessories that can offset targets from any of those, and as well as circle targets and wind targets, which are horizontally laid rectangles. You can visit the Midwest Precision Shooting website for all the details on everything.
That's awesome. All right. We appreciate it. We picked up our shirts earlier, so that was the dangerous thing about this is, at this pre-match carnival, you can spend money, and there was a lot of things to spend money on. So we walked around. I can't go to her booth. I'm so sad, but there's a young lady here that is selling cups and towels that really look very, very good. Trying to save money for a car.
Very nice.
So I thought that was very cool. But anyway, well, thank you for ROing and kind of giving back to the sport that way. So was that Ty?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'll make Ty come here. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ty Frainer. All right, he's running his mouth. As soon as I can get him to come over here, we're going to talk to Ty. All of the helpers have shirts that they got made. Ruth didn't do the shirts that say, what do they say? Ruth's Helper Bee. Or they say Helper Bee and hers says Queen Bee. And they're bright yellow. They're bright yellow shirts, so it's easy to find them. I'm going to move a little bit. All right, so he's going to grab Ty for us, and I'll come over here and we'll get Ty and talk to him a little bit. Got all these fun Savage guns in the background. We've got Short Action Precision here, Obsidian Arms. Who else is here? Lots of people. All right, Ty is coming now. How's it going, Ty?
How are you doing?
I'm good. So, tell us anything new with NRL22.
Anything new with NRL22?
Who's their Tyler guy? I don't know. I've not heard
Who is that guy? There's some dude in the Duncan booth. I don't know who that is. Who is this guy?
I didn't get to go in the Duncan booth. I was supposed to go at 3 o'clock, but somebody had to go
Move this
in
way. We're going to move closer. Okay, we're going to face him, and the camera's going to go over there.
So I was supposed to go in the Duncan booth at 3 o'clock, but unfortunately our giraffe, Darren, had his foot and bled in there, and I didn't want to catch AIDS.
I mean...
And also I don't like cold water. But I was getting in there. I was over there.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
The RO told me that they were shut. So I said, sir, you don't disagree with ROs.
This is true. You don't disagree with ROs. You just say thank you very much.
Yes. So what's new at the NRL 22? Well, as many of you may or may not know, I have always been with the National Rifle League since 2016 when we invented it. I came up with the concept of the NRL 22 in 2017 and have been with the company ever since. NRL 22 has gotten gigantic. NRL Hunter has gotten big. The Ashita's had a recent baby. The decision was made that it would be better if we split and went our own ways so that we made sure and take care of our customer base. So for that reason, the National Rimfire League 22 is now in existence, and we are operating the NRL 22.
That's awesome. I know you and Janae. Janae was so excited. You know, we chat sometimes on the side, and she was excited to be able to be a part of this. I love the NRL 22 because of the family environment, and we were just commenting over there with actually with Ken Wheeler just how much of a family event this is, and the bounce house that they sponsored. Having it here and having all the kids. I mean, that bounce house has been going the whole time. I think there's more kids at this match than I have ever seen at a match.
Well, I mean, listen, yes, you know, our major goal for Open Up the NRL 22 originally was to help increase precision rifle participation, specifically within, you know, children and women. That was our goal. And I think the community is fantastic. You know, it starts at the match directors, you know, it funnels down to the parents, and then ultimately the young guns. But you got to give credit where credit is due, and Ruth and Justin have just done a fantastic job with this national championship. I didn't get that bounce house. They got the bounce house. So yeah, I mean, you know, the match directors understand what we're doing here. They understand the NRL 22 community, and they're representing us very well. So I you know, my heart is full for these two people. Justin, you know, they're awesome.
They are awesome. So for anybody that is new or doesn't know about NRL 22, it is a national league with, 22 rimfire rifle, but everybody's like, oh, a national championship. But how many clubs do y'all have? Do you know off the top of your head? I'm putting you on the spot.
I do. So last season was our biggest season ever. We had 115 registered. That's not cool, man. It's not cool. 115 registered clubs. We're only 1.5 months into the season, 12-month season, and we already have 133 clubs. So 18 more than we did in our largest season ever, which was last year.
And really, those small clubs is where it starts. And I say small, some of them have gotten rather big, but you don't have to be big to have an NRL 22 club. You can be small. Greg has one in Augusta, Georgia, and we're not huge in that, you know, those matches are not huge, but man, they're fun, and we get more new people into it. And then we get, you know, I think he had one the other day or last month or the month before that cleaned the course of fire. And it's a course of fire that comes from the NRL 22, so it's stages that are already laid out. So if you're interested in doing it, you don't have to create the stages. You don't have to do any of that. You know, it's already given to you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
One of my friends.
That's what it's about. So anyway, I love that it's, you know, small clubs that can start, and some of them grow and end up having really large matches for a club match.
Yeah. Everything you need in order to start an NRL 22 club is located on NRL22.com. We provide the course of fire for free. We give you the specs for the targets. You can buy from us. You can make your own. You can purchase from another party. We don't care. All the props that it takes to participate are either Home Depot part numbers, and we provide schematics for building the small, non-complicated props in order to participate. So what do you need if you don't have an NRL 22 club in your municipality? You need to get on the website and do these couple small things and start your own club. And hey, maybe you start out with 5, maybe you end up with one of our largest clubs like Hobble Creek in Utah, who regularly hosts 100 competitors. It's all up to you.
And all you need is 100 yards, right?
100 yards, yep. If you want to go past 100 yards, we give you those allowances as well, but 100 yards is all that's required.
So it's great. I feel like I'm giving it a commercial, but I do love the NRL 22 because I love the premise of it and everything.
We'll take the commercial, and we really appreciate the shooter's mindset. You know, over the years, you guys have, I mean, friends is, you know, that's an understatement. You guys, you know, you kind of like, we see each other and it's hugs and how you doing, and, you know, it's just, it's cool, and I appreciate you guys, man. Like, you know, the way that you guys conduct yourselves and you know, promote the shooting community and what it's about and the roots of it is fantastic. And I just think you guys are a fantastic organization.
Oh, well, thank you. We enjoy doing it. It's always fun.
Hey, you had to catch me at one beer in, didn't you? And I haven't eaten anything yet today, so I probably acted like a little bit of a jackwagon.
So good. Oh, wow. They do. Okay, Prentice, I got to say, P. Winky, they got some good food here.
Oh, Is Prentice trolling the show right now? He always does.
He usually does. So.
Yeah. I love that.
If he's not, he'll watch it later. But we're going to give that shout out that the food is pretty good. And it's just Friday, so.
I got to get me some Wisconsin cheese curds.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I'll let you get back. I know you probably have a bajillion people wanting to talk to you, but we wanted to catch you while we had you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. All right. We're going to go over here, I think, to the short action precision booth because I think it's within my microphone reach. This is a happening booth right now. They have all kinds of stuff. Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Oh, I am super. Thanks for asking.
You should practice for tomorrow. Give us one big one. I got to back the microphone off. So that's what we'll be hearing tomorrow from Rich. Matt hopes he hears that a lot when he goes to his stage, right? Yeah. Come on up, Nate. I can't go in here more or I'll lose my microphone, but how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Y'all enjoying being at the show? This is great.
Yes. I was in the dunk tank earlier. I'm not sure if you guys saw that.
I did see it. I was like, Nate is in the dunk tank.
It was fun to get to talk to Smack to all the shooters while they're dunking me. So some of them dunking less than others. So that was fun.
Wait, so how did the talking smack work? Did it make them miss because you're distracting them, or did it just make them want to focus more on dunking you?
It made one guy, because he was missing, wanted to go again. He used his chip or whatever, however they're doing over there, because he wanted to get me dunked more. It was awesome. It was perfect.
That's great. That's great. Well, we appreciate it. I know y'all are sponsoring the match, and y'all always do. Y'all are big sponsors of the shooting sports and always there, always ROing and supporting and doing all that. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate it. It's one way for us to give back because we were part of this community when we first started shooting, the same thing. And so, yeah, we love being able to do that for everybody else. So.
I know y'all's heart a lot is in the young guns. Are y'all doing anything particular for the young guns here?
Yeah, I'll let Rich talk about that one.
Yeah, we paid all their entries. So this is the second year in a row we did it.
That's awesome.
They're everything. The adults are a little spoiled, so we'd rather pay for the kids. So, yeah, to see them out here having fun, the families together shooting, it's a really heartwarming thing. So
that's awesome. Well, I talked to one fella that it's him, his wife, and two of his kids. His third child is just started this year, but not ready for the national championship. But so it'll be 5 of them shooting. I don't know how he's affording it. He must be rich personally, but I guess it gets expensive. But do you know how many juniors were here?
I believe we paid for 28.
28. That's a great number.
It's a few.
A few, yeah. Well, that's amazing, and I think you're right. The young guns is how we grow it and how we get them in there. So. We appreciate what y'all do so much. I just took it off because it warmed up, but I bought my short action precision jacket so I can walk around in it. It's warm too. I love it. I was going to hit Matt up. Now he's walking away with his White Claw. I should give him a hard time about that. Definitely deserves a hard time. So if you need anything, go to Short Action Precision's website. They have all kinds of shooting bags, mag pouches. I love the things that go Velcro on the side of the gun because you can either have your 2 rounds if it's center fire or a mag if it's 22. And so I love those. And they have, just about they have the Garmin. They have the Garmin, so they have that in stock if anybody needs that. And Trigger Tech triggers, Area 419, so all kinds of stuff. So make sure you check out their website, which is
shortactionprecision.com.
It's really difficult.
I've been trying to get these guys to get an interview for the last 4 hours, and then shooter mindset walks up, and boom, they're yours.
Yeah, everybody stops for me because I'm pushy. I just come up and go, "Hey, we're live," and then they can't tell me no. Thank y'all so much for all that you do. Let's see. Oh, so Telson Optics is here, but I don't know how far I can walk this direction. We might go that way in just a second. I'm gonna bug Matt here. See, like I said, I just kind of creep up and put the microphone in their face and go, "You're live." I was trying to make sure y'all weren't talking about something bad and like hide the mic. I was like, maybe I need to wait and make sure they're not talking about it.
Just side stage. Just side stage.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hadn't seen you since Italy.
I know. It's been a few months. It's been a few.
I know. So are you ready for the match?
I think so. Been shooting a bunch lately, locally, shooting a bunch of one days. So it should be cool.
That's good. That's good. You don't have to go. Come on, yeah. Come on. I was going to do both of you while you were both over here.
Okay, then. He thought he was getting away. You're on this one, buddy.
So are you ready for the match too?
Yes, ma'am. I actually have been practicing as well for a little bit out of the norm for me. I usually don't get to practice much for matches, so.
You practice? I only practice at matches.
How do you get ready for a match like this? Do you do very pointed practice sessions with looking at certain things, or do you try and figure out what the stages are going to be like and try and replicate them, or do you go shoot matches and go for it? Question for both of you to answer.
I mean, I think for me, it's just I go up and I shoot whatever they have for me. I try to make as few mistakes as possible and work through my processes and procedures. And that's how I look at it. And I write down notes in my match book, and I reflect more like hate myself for any missed shots afterwards. You know that thing, like, dang it, I missed two, it cost me this, or, it's just what we do. But that's kind of how I do it, because I don't have time to always get to the range, and, I'm fighting center fire, I'm, shooting center fire one days, center fire 2 days, 1 days, and I'm shooting the NRL, the PRS, and now I'm competing for IPRF stuff. So I got 5 series that I'm competing for right now.
That's too many, dude.
It's a match almost every weekend.
That's crazy. How about you?
So I'm a serial note taker at matches. So until very recently, I don't live anywhere near a range. So when I dry fire at home, usually the few weeks before, I'll get real heavy on dry fire. I'll find out the time limit and roughly how many targets are going to be on the stage. Like, this is a 10 shot stages, and I'll practice, if it's 105 second stages, I'll practice 90 second stages at home. And I'll just dry fire my butt off until I get close to the match. And if I can get to a range, true my data, make sure I'm good on wind calls and know what I'm looking for, but just dry fire like crazy.
Yeah, dry fire's, it's not as expensive as live fire.
No, it is not. Well, that's another reason why I shoot a voodoo, because I don't want to have any issues if I dry fire like crazy with my rifle.
Just plug voodoo right there. I think that was a voodoo plug.
That's a little bit of a voodoo.
That's good. I mean,
shameless plug. I mean,
good job.
Well, I used to shoot some other rifles, and they had issues, so.
Fair enough.
So you're shooting a voodoo, I think it's fair to say.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you shooting, Matt?
Shooting a Rimex this weekend.
Okay, awesome.
So you dry fire?
No. Not unless I'm adjusting trigger weight.
Yeah.
Dave O, super senior. Come on in, baby. Come on in. Come on, Dave.
I feel like I'm getting.
Dave is one of 2 300s in the Northeast region.
Oh, for PRS.
For PRS.
For PRS,
fire
yeah.
stuff.
So.
And I'm claiming the Northeast region to be the toughest region in the country.
We have some of that. We have some of the toughest guys there.
The toughest guys, matches.
Really? You shot the finale? You shot the finale?
I did shoot the finale.
How tough was it?
Well, he did the course fire,
Right. You remember that one? Weather and.
Oh, the weather was rough. I'll be honest with that one.
But it was
more
a tough
weather.
match.
Yeah.
Mental. I can't say that.
16.
Mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
It was mental gymnastics.
Yeah,
You know?
16 round stage. And
Right.
105 second.
On KOLs at what? 55 yards was it?
55,
was it 55 yards?
60 yards.
Yeah.
But they were both 60 yards.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it was 60 yards this way and 60 yards this way.
I shot a match a couple months after that one where somebody tried to replicate the hardest stages ever, and I did the 60-yard KOL on the left and on the right, and you had to pan off of
One shot each.
one, off
and
of,
work your way down.
and somebody tried to do it, but they did it at 50 and 90.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, talk about a killer.
It was
Because there was a
not good.
parallax issue with it. So
Yeah, that sounds rough.
Reloading on this match is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Have you
you
looked
read
at
the
it?
book at one stage where you got to keep taking that mag with you. You gotta fire 2 rounds or something like that. Do a mag change.
Where you mag change like 4
and
times.
you just gotta You might as well take that mag with you.
Yeah. Did you read through the?
I will tomorrow.
Okay.
He's
We
prepared.
didn't walk any of the stages.
I
We
mean-
didn't walk any of the stages.
I'm fixing to go walk them right now.
We'll walk them
I'm gonna set my stuff down and go walk them.
I mean, you could, or you could just show up tomorrow and shoot and win. That's what the boys from the Northeast are planning on doing.
Hey, all right. Listen, I'm just a lowly Central Region PRS shooter. I am but worms.
Hey, you see that over there? That's two-time PRS champion right there, Ron Barron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ron.
And I've been shooting with Paul here lately too.
Paul Dolan?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Oh no, I know.
We're just doing a little.
Bring your lunch in.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Don't. Hey, you keep squirting farther and farther that way.
Well, y'all keep pulling people in.
Is the audio okay with the? Okay, good. Making sure. How you doing, Ron?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Haven't seen you since Italy, I don't think. So are you ready for the match?
Absolutely, 100%.
So who's going to win?
It's me. It's an easy one. I'm on a tear right now. 2 wins and a second place in the last 3 weeks. It'll line up tomorrow when I'm hitting passing all those targets.
My money is that the sun and the moon align ever so perfectly to where he doesn't even have to look at his kestrel. He just pulls the trigger and it shoots.
Oh, it's an impacto, as Stuart would say.
I think it's someone in squad 20.
No wind readings, no nothing?
No,
I
just
think it's someone in squad 20.
Squad 20.
Someone else squad 20.
I do. It's never happened like that before, but I think it's going to happen.
I think it's someone else squad 20.
I think
5 of the top 10 will probably come out of squad. If I had to bet.
I'm going to have to look at the squad list now.
No idea who's in 20, but I hope
3 of them are standing right here.
it's basically all the USPRA candidates.
Bruh.
You're not in it?
No!
That's what you think.
Why was I not told? No one told me. Well, okay, let me rephrase this. I didn't squat. I was placed, and I said that looks good.
Were you late?
Huh?
Were you late?
No, I signed up immediately whenever I got an invitation.
Okay.
I love all of the smack talking that happens.
See, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, we had to play the squatting roulette.
I didn't do any of that. I was placed,
We were
and
all
I
double
said that
squatted.
looks cool.
Yeah,
Right. There's
I'm
14 of us in our squad.
I haven't played squatting roulette since like 5 years ago. It's like my 3rd year shooting. We're like, I'm still playing squatting roulette, like just jump and go. So are you coming up to MKM in August?
All right, I'm going to let y'all keep talking. And I think we're going to go try and lost my cameraman.
He already left.
The cameraman just like left.
Left it run or
He was
turned
like,
it
oh,
off.
Lord, I'm ditching her.
He's like, I'm out. I can't take
These
this
guys are
anymore.
dumb.
It's terrible. Good luck to all y'all tomorrow, though.
Thanks,
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Should be a good time.
So y'all share it on Facebook, TS on the Shooter's Mindset Facebook. We will be live in the morning. Stay live. We will take a lunch break because I will need a little.
You're going to follow Squad 20 all day?
We'll see about that.
With the
squad are you
macro lens.
What squad
in
are you in?
close action.
Look, he might even be in it. He doesn't know.
This is a good question. I really don't know.
He has no clue what squad he's in.
I'll look it up and I'll let you know.
Good luck, y'all. Let's walk down there and see if they're shooting. I think I heard the target spinning again.
Yeah, I think they have the spinner going. They don't have the dump thing going right now.
That's okay. So they have a spinner, and they are letting everyone have 18 seconds and 25 rounds to spin the spinner. And when we were down there earlier, they have a counter on it, and they're counting how many times it spins. And when we were down there earlier, someone had spun it 53 times with 25 rounds. So, yeah, lots of fun being down here. I don't know if you can hear in my microphone, but there's music. There's music going. All good kind of thing. All right, let's see what we have down here. It looks like somebody just shot that. All right, we're going to actually go live with the target cam. We have... if I'm too far. All right, or somebody had knocked it off of the target. There we go. So this is a dueling tree. And we have, it looks like maybe it's. Are y'all going again? No? I think we might have just missed them, but we had people shooting. The dueling tree that you can see in the target cam there is there's 2 shooters can go, and you get points based on how many you have that have flipped. But when you flip it, the other person is able then to shoot at it and flip it back the other way. So it continues to get more challenging as the other person is flipping your targets back. So it's a matter of do you shoot your own target and try and get them flipped, or do you go to the other person's targets and try and flip them so that they don't get points? So I'm just waiting a minute to see if some more shooters come up that want to do that. If you look down the line here, we've got lots of things.
We'll just do all four. What's that? No, it's okay. You guys forget the event just comes in.
All right, so we're about to have 2 shooters go, and we'll get the target cam up and have both cameras going once they shoot. But right now, you can see down the line, there's lots of shooting going on here. All right, so I'm trying to kind of stay facing the receiver so y'all can hear me, but as you can see, they're getting zeroed and ready. And so this is a race. I can't remember how many seconds they have to do this. How many rounds do they have? How many rounds do they? How long do they have? Okay, so this one is timed. It's unlimited ammo, but it is timed. They have 12 seconds. So at the end of 12 seconds, whoever has more targets flipped wins. So this is going towards the tickets. They get tickets. If you just participate, you get 1 ticket. But then if you win, I think they get more tickets based on how many targets they kept flipped. And it's going to be a raffle for a Bergara Ridge Wilderness rifle. So somebody will win a rifle off of this, and they don't have to be the fastest. They just have to. All right, we'll get that target cam up because they are about to start, and so we can see who flips more targets.
Most people have won with full time, but if you want to go, you'll still be timed.
They're discussing the rules to make sure they understand.
It's going to be the first one to get all 4, or the person with the highest amount when the timer ends. Does that sound good to you guys? I mean, if that's which one is correct. Okay.
They're going to do the first person to get all 4. They still only have 12 seconds, but the first person to get all 4, or whoever has the at the end of the 12 seconds. So with that being said, if it was me, I think I would be trying to shoot the other person's targets back so they couldn't get 4. Little friendly competition. These are always fun when you're going head to head live at the same time. I once got drawn for a shotgun shoot off. Did not go well. Stand by, just kidding.
Time.
Oh, they tied. 12 seconds is fast. All right, they're going to reload and go again and try and determine a winner. They're going to leave the two flipped and start and see who can finish it out so they can determine who won this round.
Do you have enough rounds? Yeah, I have. You're good to, yeah, why don't we do that?
All right, so they got a winner. And now I think they're just resetting the targets for them so that you don't have to walk down. So just getting it set up. So they had a winner, and they're going to keep going. There's another stage next to it. I can't walk down there, really. Can the camera pan kind of to the next stage? I don't know if you can see it, but there are two people laying prone, and they have some targets out. It looks like 25 yards, 50, maybe 50 yards. Is that 50? Looks like 50 yards. They have a card that goes out. They actually have a pulley where they can bring the card in, and they're trying to shoot on a star. That one also has a prize. So all of these side stages, that's the zero board, and then here's the pulley where you can actually, you might even be able to see the target. They have a little star on there and trying to see who can do the best group. And I can't remember how many rounds, but it's probably about, I think when I watched them earlier, it was around 5 rounds that they were shooting. So they've got that going on. They have another stage down at the end that has 2 swinging targets that you have to, or spinners, you have to get it kind of moving because there's a third target in the back that you cannot shoot. It's not in the field of view until you get the swinger has to get out of the way, and then you can shoot the last target. All right, they're still competing over there. It looks like one spun 1 and the other spun 3, so they had a winner. All right, so this has been fun. The dunk tank is not going right now, so I'm sorry we couldn't show y'all that. We missed Nate in it, and we missed, who else was in it? Darren. I can't remember who else was in it earlier, but we missed it. Sorry about that. It was entertaining to watch, but we will have coverage tomorrow and Sunday starting. It says that they're going to go hot at 8:30 in the morning, so we will probably be live right around 8:30, maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. We usually try and put up a post to kind of have it there, holding it, you know, a few minutes before we go live, just so everybody can get in there. So if you see that, go ahead and jump on it. Watch the footage. We'll be in and out all day. We'll try and be as continuous as we can. We will have to come down to move Starlink here and there to be able to get to all of the stages. But we will be live all day, Saturday and Sunday, at the Shooters Mindset Facebook page or the Shooters Mindset YouTube. You can watch it either way. So if you don't have Facebook, you can still watch it. Please share it. We want everybody to be able to watch this. It's such a fun family event. We want to help grow the sport. So share it on your timelines so others will watch it and maybe get interested in this sport and enjoy watching it. So we will see y'all tomorrow, and I hope everybody's ready. The NRL22 National Championships, 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 Central. What time are we on? Mountain? Central? Yeah, Central. I think it's 8:30 a.m. Central time or 9:30 Eastern time. All right, see y'all tomorrow.